episode is the hardest job in the world, balancing work, marriage, and motherhood. Hey mama, I want you to take a moment and settle your mind, because this message, this moment, these words, they're for the woman who feels stretched between being a partner and being a mother. For the woman trying to keep her marriage strong while giving everything she has to her kids. For the woman who loves deeply but feels tired, torn, and sometimes unseen. If that's you, come closer. You're not alone. You are not the only one who feels the weight of trying to be everything to everyone. Marriage by itself is work. Motherhood by itself is work. But juggling both, tending to your home, your partner, your children, your responsibilities, and somehow still trying to tend to yourself, that is a level of strength most people will never understand. And I want to begin by saying this. You are doing an amazing job. Even on the days where it feels like you're failing. Even on the days where the house is loud, your patience is thin, and you feel pulled in two different directions. You are not failing. You are balancing. And balancing sometimes look messy. Let's talk about marriage for a moment. No one prepares you for how much it changes after kids. The late night conversations turn into late night feedings. The spontaneous plans turn into scheduled routines. The quiet moments together turn into shared exhaustion. You love your partner, but there are days when it feels like you're living parallel lives instead of connected ones. And a lot of that is because you, mama, are the heartbeat of the home. You're managing schedules, you're soothing emotions, you're planning meals, you're maintaining order. You're the one everyone looks to when they need something. And somewhere in all of that, the role of wife gets quieter. Not gone, just quiet. Pushed behind responsibilities and diapers and routines and exhaustion. You are not wrong for feeling that. You are not broken for missing the woman you were before kids. You are not failing for wanting connection, affection, appreciation, and partnership. Motherhood didn't erase you as a wife. It layered you. Instead of being just a partner, you became a partner and a mother. You grew deeper. You grew stronger. You became the version of yourself who carries more love and more responsibility than ever before. And yes, it's heavy. Yes, it's overwhelming. Yes, there are days when you feel like you have nothing left to give by the time the kids go to bed. But just because you're tired, just because you're stretched, just because you're learning how to balance two huge parts of your heart doesn't mean you're not doing a beautiful job. Let's talk about motherhood now. Motherhood demands a different version of you. It takes your time, your energy, your patience, your sleep, your body, your emotions. It reshapes you from the inside out. It asks for parts of you that you didn't even know existed. And it demands for them every single day. The love is unconditional, but the work is nonstop. And when you're balancing your marriage at the same time, it's natural to feel torn, to feel like you're giving more to one than the other, to worry if your partner feels neglected, to worry if your kids are getting enough of you, to wonder if you're doing any of it right. But Mama, you're doing it day after day with love, with intention, with a heart that never stops giving. I want you to acknowledge something you may overlook. You are the bridge between your marriage and your motherhood. You hold both worlds. You connect them. You nourish them. You breathe life into them. But that doesn't mean it's easy. It's okay to admit it's hard. It's okay to feel tired. It's okay to need help. It's okay to not feel romantic when you've been touched out all day. It's okay to struggle to switch from mom mode to wife mode. It's okay to feel disconnected sometimes. Marriage after motherhood takes intention. It takes small moments of closeness. It takes communication. It takes grace. It takes forgiving each other's exhaustion. It takes choosing love even on the days when connection feels distant. And you, Mama, you have been choosing love every single day. You choose it when you get up early. You choose it when you make meals, when you soothe cries, when you clean up messes, when you go to work, when you fold laundry, when you plan appointments, when you hold everything together. Your love might not look like date nights right now. It might not look like long conversations or romantic gestures. Your love right now looks like showing up, like keeping your home running, like nurturing your children, like maintaining stability, like holding space for your partner's needs even when your own are overflowing. That is powerful love. That is real love. That is love rooted in partnership and family. But listen closely, Mama. You matter too. Your needs, your heart, your rest, your connection, your joy, your identity. yourself permission to breathe, to ask for help, to take breaks, to communicate what you need, to reconnect with your partner in ways that are gentle and real, to find moments, even tiny ones, where you feel valued, supported, and loved. Balancing marriage and motherhood is not about doing everything perfectly. It's about loving through the chaos. It's about choosing each other in the midst of the mess. It's about holding onto the bond that began long before the responsibilities. It's about remembering that you're building something beautiful together, even if it doesn't always look pretty. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to have a perfect marriage. You don't have to have a perfect home. You don't have to have perfect kids. You just have to keep loving, keep trying, keep showing up, keep communicating, keep choosing connection in the small moments. Those small moments, they matter more than you think. A hug in the kitchen, holding hands in the hallway, 5 minutes of talking before bed, a quick check-in text during the day, a shared laugh, a soft apology, a moment of eye contact that says, "We're in this together." Those moments are the threads that hold your marriage together in the middle of motherhood. Mama, you are not alone in this. Thousands of women feel the same overwhelm, the same pressure, the same stretching of their hearts. You're not failing. You're navigating. You're learning. You're balancing the hardest job in the world, being a mother and a wife simultaneously. And you're doing it beautifully, even if you don't feel like it. So breathe. Give yourself grace. Celebrate the small moments. Nourish your connection. Prioritize your heart. And remember, you are strong enough to carry love in both hands for your marriage and your children without losing yourself in the process. You are doing an incredible job. You are building a home filled with love. You are keeping your marriage rooted. You are nurturing your children with your whole heart. And you are becoming a stronger, softer, wiser woman through it all. You've got this, Mama, and you are not alone, ever. For more episodes of Mom, Hustle, Motivation, like and subscribe. And again, thank you for listening.